Well, hey, all you foxbody fanatics, it has been a minute. Well, finally time for some updates on Sweetleaf. Let's get to these cylinder heads. Don't want to zoom too close because there might be the sender's address on that, but yeah, that's all for Sweetleaf. So let's get it safely nestled in the garage, and we'll get to unboxing shortly. So what do we have here? Got some GT40 3 bars. Beautifully ported. I don't know, it's hard for the light to shine in there and me show you on camera. Oh yeah, buddy. So what do we have here? I want to thank Ford Blue Gauge. He's the one that sold me the cylinder heads. He's the one that did all the porting. You can see all the porting work in my past live streams. We have trick flow valve springs. We have 1.6 roller rockers. They are Speedmaster. Unfortunately, some of them got damaged in transit. Thank you, UPS. I appreciate your lack of service. And we have definitely one bent valve. As you can see, that valve doesn't seat properly. To what my expert eyes can see, the others are all fine. So today we're going to take these heads apart, pull this valve out, and we're going to inspect everything. So originally we just wanted to get the roller rockers to replace the ones that were damaged in transit. The boxes were all beat up from, I guess, them dropping them. And it messed up the roller rockers. It messed up the mounting plates. So we have a solution for that. We originally were going to replace just the ones that were bad, but Speedmaster did not sell these individually, and that's okay because they've come out with their newer design. So we went ahead and we ordered those. So first things first, we're going to take all these old roller rockers off, and then we'll get to removing one of the good valves to compare it to the new valve that we have. Just make sure it's the right one before we go ahead and change this. So we got us a cheapo Chinesium spring compressor tool. So we got our work cut out for us, and this is it's fun and exciting for me because it's something I've never done before. I've never played inside cylinder heads, so it'll be a learning experience. I guess we'll do this together. So without further ado, let's get to work. Alright, so we got all the roller rockers off. Heads look really good. I'm just hoping that the valve stems are going to be okay on this one. You can see it's sitting lower and the spring's more compressed. So, alright, well now let's get to removing the valve stems and springs and keepers and all that fun stuff. That's better. See the bulwark, everything's been smoothed over. I think this is what happened when it bent, so I will have to make sure that that's okay. Hope it's not it's not good. So we'll talk to Ford Blue Gauge and see what he says about that. Well, luckily it is the right valve. See where it's bent? The good news about all this you actually get a chance to look at some of the bowl work. Upon visual inspection, the valve stem looks great, so that's great. The heads are still good. Let's see if I can try and show you. Sorry folks, I'm not much of a cameraman. Yeah, Ford Blue did a fantastic job on these heads. Couldn't be happier. Done. So alright, let's get it reassembled then. Alright, well, first time ever playing with valves. Anyway, it's done, it's in. Seat's nice and straight. I want to thank Ford Blue again. He walked me through everything I had to do on the phone, and yeah, I'm super happy. So, got our valve in, got our keepers in, gave it some taps with a hammer, and we're good to go. So next step is just the final clean on the outside to prep for paint. So at this point, the heads are all assembled and they're ready for paint. So what we're doing now is we're prepping it for paint. Just getting any rough spots where there was still scale off with the wire brush. Got them this one pretty clean so far. Just got the back side left to finish here to do. Clean it all up real nice so the paint adheres properly. So anyway, there's no sense in boring you guys with the time lapse of doing this, but basically all I'm using, got like a cone style wire brush, got this style wire brush, which was pretty important to get into the holes here, and also got this little guy who is proving handy to clean out all the bolt holes and everything. So anyway, I'll get back to work now. So yeah, it's time to tape them up. They're all clean. They're as clean as they're gonna be. Three bars, baby. So yeah, we're gonna get them taped up and be ready to paint.
look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
Alright, all you foxbody fanatics, so cat's out of the bag. I give you the start of Gold Member. So I've had this idea floating around in my head for a long time, and listen, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea.
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
This has been a lot of fun for me, and I have some thank yous to give because I got some help along the way with these heads. Definitely want to thank Ford Blue Gauge. Blue talked me through everything on the phone. He did all the port work, all the bowl work. He lapped the valves. I have nothing but appreciation for all Ford Blue's help, and he's put up with all the stupid questions I might have had. I want to thank Mr. Mach 1, of course, because he gave me some advice too about the valve seats and all that, and things to watch out for. And also want to thank Funky Stangs, because it's because of him that I found out about the POR or POR 15 engine enamel, and
that stuff is thick, gooey goodness. It definitely does a good job. That was 2 coats. And I also want to thank Mrs. 91 Mustang LX, because when she saw how sloppy I was with a paintbrush, it's actually Mrs. 91 that painted the head. So it's cool to have people I care about involved in my project, and I want to thank everyone. And there's a lot more to come. There's a lot more stuff to do, and hope you all take care. Peace.